Hello everyone, this is Alcabet, the analyst, and this video is going to be short today, this morning. It's about Gardner Johnson, man. Gardner Johnson. I'm hearing, look, how we like, yo, we can't pay you. We're tagging you. You're being franchise tagged, so he isn't going anywhere. And this is according to Inside Birds. Salute to them. Also, I got this from JPA. This was the first guy I seen report on it. I'm seeing multiple reports on it. So let's get into it, man. South Korea analyst. My favorite signing, of course, besides AJ Brown, because that was more of a trade. But as far as free agent trade, maybe my second, I would say my second favorite is Gardner Johnson. Gardner Johnson, 24. He know how to get to the quarterback. He know how to hit, catch interceptions. He's all that we need. We need him at safety. You gotta think, man. That gap between, I would say, Malcolm Jenkins until we got Gardner Johnson was pretty dreadful, man. And that's no knock on like Anthony Harris or anything like that, but man, Gardner Johnson was just a huge upgrade. So, and even having Malcolm Jenkins his last year, you see he was falling off a bit. He's getting older. He's getting smarter with the game, but his smartness is not with his athleticism anymore. But that stretch was dreadful, I would say. But if you have Gardner Johnson, man, he just make your secondary just so much better. So much better, man. And you got to franchise tag him. I love Javon Hargrave. I love everything he brought. But you really don't know what defensive coordinator we're going to have just yet. That's why we got to figure it out. Because if you run in the 3-4, do Javon Hargrave really fit in the 3-4? Now, 4-3, you know Javon Hargrave will eat. So I just think he priority if we want 4-3 or 3-4. You know, safeties are hard to find. Like I said, that stretch without Malcolm Jenkins was hard, man. It was hard. But now we got a guy who played, 12 games, 6 interceptions. Just can't beat it. You can't beat it. And whoever is aside him is just going to look better. I doubt if it's going to be Marcus Epps. But if it's Marcus Epps, okay. If it's Reed Blankenship, who I believe is going to get better the following year, nice. We get somebody out the draft that could play beside Gardner Johnson. That's nice too. But Gardner Johnson have to be an Eagle, man. Like I said, it's just something about him. He's what I always wanted Jalen Mills to be. Jalen Mills brought the energy, straight Philly, late round pick. Everybody was against him. But Jalen Mills was an average player, but he loved Philly. He loved Philly, but his skill set just didn't match his play. Whereas though this guy is like the same way. He's the same way. You don't think he got drafted by Philly. Play hard, love Philly, got the green in his hair. I love this guy, man. I really do. So you gotta find a way for him to stay. He also posted this on social media. Got a screenshot of it before, he possibly deleted. Yesterday's price is not today's price. So he want to get paid. If we franchise tag him, he will get paid a little over $14 million. So, look, man, we can't find a long-term deal. You got to do it. Got to do it. Can't trade for a guy like that and let him walk the following year. Nah, big bruh. That ain't happening, big bruh. You're staying in Philly, man. So, yeah, man, I like Gardner Johnson. He got to stay, man. No matter who the defensive coordinator is, I think they love Gardner Johnson. It's a guy that could really work out in the secondary, but like I said, can't figure out the long-term deal now. Gotta tag him. Gotta tag him, man. But short video, like I said, hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about Gardner Johnson possibly being tagged? I say right move. He isn't going anywhere. Can't figure out that long-term deal. Can't let him walk. Don't make the same mistake the Saints made. Let the man get paid. Gardner Johnson, man. Love that dude, man. I know every time he on the field, he going to bring it. We get that right defensive coordinator, I think he could elevate his game, and that's what's scary. And that's what's scary, man. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goes.
Hey. Go low. This is my master.